Hello and welcome back to Keldeo 60 Play. Today I am playing some more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. And last time, we entered the main area but got told to go around. And then fought Corrigan and a random peon. And this time, we are continuing on. But I've made a small change to my party. I now have Quello in group for some additional assurances later. Eld, who allowed this child to penetrate our defense so deeply? What is the meaning of this? The others can't be counted on at all. I'm giving you the responsibility of dealing with this child. You finally managed to anger Master Griever. Thought I would end up battling you one day. But this isn't how I hope to face you. If we battle, it will only be unfulfilling without meaning. Will you challenge me knowing that? Fine, I understand, but once we begin, expect no mercy. That is my philosophy. Cypher Admin L. Okay, so Eld has not one, not two, not three. Well, it might be free. But I believe has 4 shadow Pokemon on his team. Yes, 4. This is why I have elected to bring in a additional shadow Pokemon just to be safe. And specifically, a Pokemon with Shadow Hat. Now you might be wondering, why am I trying to leave the Ninjask on field? That seems kind of stupid. And I agree. But at some point, you kind of have to take a hit or two. Or two to get what you need done. Oop. That's technically not something I wanted to see show up. Use Magnetric turn to catch, or Aggron turn to try and catch the yellow health Magnetric, because at this point, Metal Claw is maybe not the best way. There we go. 1 down. More to go. Oh, the one I didn't want to see right now. Huh. That did help. Did not want to see that. I'm going to do a safety heal. Dig it from hit. Hit like a truck. Yep. Probably should have used the paralyzed heal instead. Now, I am also going to be honest. I don't remember how much any more additional Pokemon there are in this guy's field. Unfortunately, Shadow Hold is now in effect, meaning I can't swap a Pokemon unless I get lucky. And that right there is a Salamander. Single hit, yeah. Shadow Rush. Yeah. That hit pretty decently. Charm is going to come fairly much in play here. And thank you for the fact that you have Intimidate. Good stuff. That's what I was pretty much expecting. Another charm. That will put it Pink at free. How did it miss? Okay. Full restore, Wall Rain. Metal Cloth Salamence again. There we go. Sitting right where I want it. You need to heal Aggron again. But yeah, Swallow will probably stay in party for a bit as a Shadow Pokemon. Just because just having Shadow half as assurance, again, especially against other Shadow Pokemon, is a good thing. Honestly, at this point, Ninjask is the least threatening Pokemon on the field. Should have used Iron Tail. I'm using way too many full restores on this fight. Okay. Just what I want to see, actually. If I get hit with another burn, I'm calling hat. Ice beam. No, I do not. I had a feeling that's gonna happen. And yet another flamethrower. Well, Rain's getting away scot-free for the most part. Give me the next shadow Pokemon, please. Ah, Marowak. Dig should hit pretty much an effective lead now. On Aggron. This is the most strategy you'll ever really see me do in a Pokemon game. I will be honest. Of course it crit. Please charm it. Please charm it. Unfortunately, Walrein is the one Pokemon I do not want to see go down. Another full restorer. And why not? It's fairly full health, but I feel like I can get lucky here. Yeah. And the final Pokemon, a Shadow Lapras. Why did it just use Protect? It chose to use Protect of all things. Shadow Sky is not protecting anything. I like how most of the damage I've done on the Ninjask has been because of Shadow Sky. Hopefully it doesn't do too much. Okay. It didn't do as much as I thought it was going to. Ah, Shadow Storm. Why am I not surprised? I just need aggro on crit. Dig's not doing anything. But I'm not trusting Shadow Storm not to do some damage upon follow-up. Yeah. I have a feeling the next attack is going to be a Shadow Storm. Do I risk it? What? Yeah, I do. Been pretty on note that the next attack Ninjaska has been doing at this point will be Silver. I'm gonna try and hold that here and whack him with an ice beam. Whack it with an ice beam. So I no longer have to deal with 2 Pokemon. Or potentially finish the fight. Of course it's Protect. Nope, it's Protect turn. You know what? It's faster. So I'm going to read one. I'm going to assume Dig this time. Yeah. That Ninjask is about to see a world of pain. If one doesn't take it out, the other will. Become a nice block. And that's partly the reason I didn't use Ice Beam immediately on it. And with that, that is Cypher Admin Eldes. We lost, totally. All 4 of those Shadow Pokemon are now in the PC. You are powerful, much more than I had imagined. If you aim to stop our plan, then you should keep going. However, the Grandmaster's power is probably far greater than you can imagine. I will doubt you will beat the man. And then he just walked away. How much money do I have? 18,000? Not the greatest. I can buy something. 1 max revive. Interesting. But I think the last things to do for this part are set up the personal PC and go buy some Pokemon Pokemon related items. Element is actually one of the few Pokemon that can fully come into party at this moment. And Marowak gets to have actually a very, very fast flow. At least it should. With that, everybody is purifying. The pain and suffering will continue, though. No, I'm not. I'm not going to heal any more than I need to. So back to Gation Port, because that's where max potions and all the other things I can buy. Now, I am going to play a very risky game. Uh, the next time we get to Citadel. For I do have a plan. I'm soloing those. Hmm. We'll have to see what occurs next time. But I think off screen I'm going to do a little money farming just to make sure I have enough full restores and ultra balls. But I am putting down that the next part will probably be one of two things. I might do a certain side mission earlier than planned, or B, it will be Citadel Gale, and I will be taking the side. But that is for next time. So, without further ado, that is it for today. Thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you all again next time for some more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you next time. Bye!